followed. It's like, okay, let's go. Social media. This is a good thing. Let's all do it. And it's not, I don't want to get into a judgment. That's what I'm trying to say here, is that when it's in the realm of good and bad, it's controversial. I work at staying the heck away from controversial, and yet I still tend to generate controversy.
Welcome to Aloha Speaks, home of Malama Aloha Pono by Alexander Noman.
Aloha. Alex here with Aloha Speaks once again. And the topic today is popular. In parentheses, there are first 3 little letters, small I, small s, small m. That would make popular-ism. There's a slash and the word important, and then a slash and the word most. Okay. There's something to work with here. Okay, the first point, there's good versus important. And the reason I put that there is because if the popular thing, there's a lot going on in the world, about the world a lot, because it's there, it's out there, and this thing about popular and popular-ism, it presents itself as important and also as good. That, okay, this is a good thing here. What's popular? I mean, even look at social media. And I mean, a lot of people say, oh, that's a bad thing, social media. But I'm talking about the behavior. It's like, it's accepted. It's followed. It's like, okay, let's go. Social media. This is a good thing. Let's all do it. And it's not, I don't want to get into a judgment. That's what I'm trying to say here, is that when it's in the realm of good and bad, it's controversial. I work at staying the heck away from controversial, and yet I still tend to generate controversy. It's inevitable. When it's versus important throws it into a different realm, and still both of them are based on assumptions. There has to be assumptions first. And when I'm looking at this whole thing about what's popular, I kick right back into it started in childhood. Way back, the assumptions. I didn't know. I couldn't see at the back of the room. The reason I sat at the front of the room was because I had a vision issue, and I didn't have glasses. I didn't even think to go to my parents. The reason they had their arguments was over money. It's like it was always financial, and they would bicker, and they would argue, and there would be all this stuff going on over money. And my dad worked hard and my mom worked hard on keeping the finances together, but I could see that money was, as young, I could see money was an issue. Money was an issue. So I didn't even think, it was not even a question that I would present an issue over my vision. I just sat at the front of the class so I could see the chalkboard. It didn't hit me till way later. The popular kids sat in the back. They didn't just sit behind me. They sat in the last row. Popular. It was later that, after a couple of years, that the kids in the back came to me and they said, "We're really glad that you raise your hand all the time because nobody else does." I couldn't see behind me. I didn't know nobody else raised their hand. It's like, I don't understand that. So would you explain it? And they're coming to me and saying, "Thanks for raising your hand and asking the questions." It wasn't popular, though. The popular didn't ask questions. No, don't do that. It wasn't popular. Don't sit in the front, sit in the back. That's where the popular kids sit. So popular was an issue. And also I could see the clothing. I mean, we only had the number of clothes that we had. The popular kids, different clothes every single day, and on and on. How did they do that? Well, they had money that could afford, and the shoes they wore. It's like all this stuff was important. It was important. I was in a position to basically not care. I couldn't let these things get to me. I could, but it became important to me to where I started playing the game. Like, "Mom, would you get me this? Would you get me that?" So that I look a different way for the other kids and I can be, and all of a sudden, the assumptions that were made was that it was good to be popular and that it was important to be popular. That was the foundation that was it was taught. It was learned from childhood and on, and then into, all of a sudden, into the workplace and in friends, and on it went. And then as the suffering in relationships and things aren't working, and all of a sudden, okay, now let's fast forward. Let's say Malama Aloha Pono comes along. There's all kinds of platforms that I have talked about. Byron Katie's, the work. I definitely talk about Alcoholics Anonymous, the 12-step work. All different platforms. None of Malama Aloha Pono, the 6 segments. All of them not popular. Definitely not popular. So I'll use Malama Aloha Pono as a example. 6 segments. First segment. It's simple. Admitting / honesty. Not popular. Is it good? Oh, it's good. For me. Oh, even it's good for others. Avoid like the plague. Oh, don't admit. No, don't admit. Don't even admit the suffering. Don't even admit that. don't admit I'm wrong. Don't admit the lies. Don't use honesty. No, use, in fact, dishonesty. Segment 1, I'm not getting into it. Segment 2, listening. Not popular. Learning to listen. Listening to learn. It's so easy to just say. To do in the course of a day. Not popular. Is it good? Oh. Not only is it good for me, it's good for others too. Don't avoid, because I'm so lazy. I don't want to listen. It takes effort. It even takes consciousness. I would rather be unconscious. Don't you know? It's like third segment. Assessment. Taking a personal assessment on a daily basis and deflate that ego that thinks it knows what's going on. Not just see the evidence, but the proof. The proof that the selfishness and the dishonesty and the pride and that fear is planning the agenda, is behind what's not working in the day. That's not popular. No way. Is it good? For me, it's very good to go there. It's good for others too. Fourth segment, the subconscious, seeing how that runs the show. It's never been popular. It's such a, like, sneaky, it's such a, like, it can even be like, like, ethereal, kind of like, too unknown, it's not. It's simple, but it can seem that way, that no, let's not, can't be popular. And righting wrongs, the fifth segment. So simple. Oh, so easy to say, I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize. That's popular. To actually right a wrong, that takes effort, consciousness. There's nothing popular about that. No. Not, but is it good for me and others? Wow. Definitely, it works. No, it's not popular, not. Self-love, the sixth segment. I'd rather just say, oh yeah, it would be a lie to say that's popular. The popular thing is to love, and that gets mixed up. I've been waiting for a video on this word love. Yes, love others, right? That's what's popular. Love someone else. Love me? I can say it. That's easy to say. To do? Whoa. The popular goes, it's just, no, not popular. It's talked about. It's plenty of advice given on it. Easy to say, yeah, you should do that. Love yourself. Easy to say, yeah, I should. I can only speak for myself. In honesty, it's not popular. Is it good? Yes, 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 yes. It's good. Finding the peace where it exists. That's never been popular. Trying to find it where it doesn't exist, really popular. When I make what's most, that was the last word in the parentheses, the most important, the peace, finding the peace where it does exist, when I make that the most important, popular has nothing to do with it. Nothing. Until next time. Aloha.